what they have agreed. It's now my singular pleasure and honor to invite Honorable Kakubo, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of Zambia, to come and invite the Excellencies forward for their press briefing. Honorable Minister.
Good afternoon, colleagues. To our two presidents, once more to express our gratitude for the work that has been done in the last 3 days. I think once all is said and done, it is now my honor to invite both our two presidents to rise and address all of us in summary. The two presidents.
I think that the Honorable Minister has graciously given me the honor of inviting His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zambia, to make his statement. Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. You may take your seats, please. So, you want to keep the President standing also?
Yeah.
All right. Very good. So, some interesting. First and foremost, just to acknowledge again the presence of Our Excellency, the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Our Excellency Samia Suluhu Hassan, and your team, your wonderful team, for visiting us here in Lusaka, in Zambia, and for being in State House almost, I think this is the third time or so since your visit. Occasions. So we're very delighted once more that you have been able to spare this gracious time with us. And my colleagues in Cabinet that are present, from also other agencies that are present, we are extremely lucky to have you, Madam President, to grace our 59 years of independence celebrations. We were here yesterday in this very tent, and we have exchanged valuable information, alumni, warmth, whatever you may call it. All of that collapsed into the 3 days of your visit here, retracing our history, where we are coming from, the two countries, what we've done with each other, the leaders before us, what they were able to do to pave the way for us two leaders and our two governments and two peoples to do what we're doing now. Liberation struggles of this region, we were together. Of course, the Tazama, and many things we've been saying already. I won't waste time, but simply to say the two of us are satisfied with what we've done in the last couple of days. We've been here together. The two of us are anxious to drive the decisions that were made before us, the MOUs before us that may have been sitting on the shelves. We want them alive. The MOUs we've signed today must not be a ceremony, an exercise that governments like doing, but one that leads to action to consolidate the gains that have been made before our time, but to consolidate these, to deepen them, to grow our economies, to create opportunities for young people in our countries, our youthful populations, education. Investment in education will come from these engagements. When we succeed in our energy projects, our Tazara revival, if I may say so, Your Excellency, Tazara revival, when we succeed in expanding our Tazama pipeline, putting new facilities there, gas opportunities, sharing experiences in the mining sector. Your Tanzanite, what you've done with it, we would like to do to our Emirates. your artisanal mining. What you've done there, we don't want to reinvent the wheel here. We want to learn from each other. Our borders, the list goes on. We would like these agreements, these MOUs, these understandings to yield value. We can generate revenues to support education, health, other social sectors. Your Excellency and your team, we want to say thank you once more for your gift of 20 hectares of land. Thank you so much. And we must utilize that land to facilitate our own economies. We have made some offers to Tanzania, United Republic, Tanzania, to work together in the agriculture sector. There's no reason that any one of our citizens' households should go to bed without food in the two countries as endowed as us with natural resources. But more than that, to feed others, Africa, to contribute to the global food basket, which is empty or half full, if you like. So, Your Excellency, once more, please carry a message of goodwill to our brothers and sisters in Tanzania, United Republic of Tanzania, Zanzibar, Pemba, coastal area, mainland, Dodoma, Mbeya, Tunduma, all of those places. I never told you a story because I thought you may not see me as a good boy. I started business at a very early age. So I used to move on the Tazara train to go to Dar es Salaam and pick cars that I would have ordered from Japan as a trader myself, physically myself, and then drive them into Zambia. So that's how important that this route called the Tazara is. And I'm very happy that we're working to revive it now. Speed, integrity of the line, speed, carrying more cargo, save our roads. But my message to you, to carry to the people of Tanzania, is that we love them. We love them. Zambia is a second home to them and to you. We're not greedy anyway. We know you have other neighbors. But this neighboring country of yours extends its love, extends its desire to deepen our relationship, extends its desire to do business with each other for mutual benefit. Sante sana, Your Excellency. You're going to Parliament this afternoon. You are anxiously expected there. We, through our parliamentarians, will hear more from your experiences there. Once you are done with Parliament, we'll see you off at the airport. And travel well. Mwende bwino. Asante sana. Thank you. Over to you.
Asante sana, Your Excellency, President Hichilema. You have accurately captured the gist of everything that we have talked about, and I therefore will be very, very brief. And to begin with, I wish to once again express my sincere appreciation to you and the government and the people of Zambia. To you for extending an invitation to me to undertake a state visit in this great country. We call Zambia a great country. This being my first state visit to this country, since I became a president of my country, I only feel a great sense of gratitude for the warmth, reception and hospitality accorded to me and my delegation since our arrival in this beautiful city. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for the kind gesture. Distinguished press members, today my brother and I had an opportunity to discuss and share insights on a range of issues of mutual interest, being both bilateral, regional, and international. During our discussion, we noted with satisfaction deliberate efforts undertaken by our two governments to strengthen the long-standing and excellent relation between our two countries, Tanzania and Zambia. And in that regard, we reaffirm our personal commitment and that of our two governments to ensure that we continue cherishing and enhancing the existing bonds of friendship and partnership built on a solid foundation led by our founding fathers, the Mwalimu Julius Nyerere, the JKs and the KK. So there was a common K, and here's the common H. In the past few days or the past few years, we were talking on the trade, logistics, and all these challenges, but then today we have found a solution. We have seen some MOUs signed today, and we are hoping some more will be signed at the soonest, because we have assigned the task to be done to our government officials, and we think they will go and do it. So more is expected to be signed, and that's a sign of success of this visit for both sides. I say thank you so much. So as I conclude my remarks, I would like to once again express my sincere appreciation to Your Excellency, President Hichilema, for inviting me to visit this beautiful country and for the enriching discussion conducted in a warm and cordial atmosphere. It was like brother and sisters conversation. Finally, I wish to reiterate my personal commitment and that of my government to further strengthening the existing bilateral relation between our two countries for the mutual benefit of our people. I thank you very much. Zikomo kwambili. Asante sana.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So again, we have heard what the excellencies have said. May we please have another round of applause? So for now, just to make sure that the excellencies remember who was here and committed to doing the actions that they're supposed to do, I'm going to invite Your Excellencies to please proceed to our usual photo session, Your Excellency. Your Excellencies, because we have come to the end of this press statement, press briefing, Your Excellencies, so I'll invite you, Your Excellency, to lead your sister to the usual photo shoot spot. Can we please give them a big round of applause? This has been a very successful 3-day state visit. Maybe this will be the only time that the Excellency can show the President what the state grounds look like. I would ask everyone except the media to just hang back. And once the Excellencies have gone, I will ask the Honorable Ministers to then follow. What we are going to do just before you go is that once the Excellencies have their photo, then the Honorable Ministers will join, and after that, the senior government officials will join. Please let us follow. Thank you so much again for your time, colleagues. Thank you so much.
They had already started moving. I think speak to the legal. They've got the legal people have them.
These are live pictures from State House, and this signifies the third day of the state visit to the Republic of Zambia by Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania. And what we just witnessed is the signing of memoranda of understanding between the two countries in different sectors that will help steer economic growth for both countries. Right now, the two presidents will be having a photo session with senior members of governments from both countries as they reflect on what has transpired over the 3 days. Earlier on, we did witness the bilateral meeting with Her Excellency Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan and her delegation right here at State House. And this is what has birthed some of the memoranda of understanding that we have seen in some of the sectors that include the energy sector, that also include health, that also include trade and establishing working engagements between governments and the private sector. And the clarion call here has been that the implementation of these agreements will be what is key in seeing that the development reaches to the lowest levels of the country, to every citizen of the country. And this will also bear fruit in as far as job creation is concerned, with an emphasis on young people, the youthful population that characterizes both these countries. And that is a handshake signifying just how important this visit has been to the Republic of Zambia and the United Republic of Tanzania. And speaking right here at State House during the press briefing, the Republican President of Zambia, Mr. Hichilema, did emphasize that these memoranda of understanding should be actualized and must consolidate the gains that have been seen in as far as the growth of the economies and the path that is being taken to see economic development. And he also reiterated the investment in social sectors like health and education and how they're key to have a productive population for both countries. Also, the president did speak about the revival of the Tazara as well as the expansion of Tazama, and these have been part of the key issues that have been brought out here during the press briefing, because these two projects are key in the development of the two economies, especially that the Tazara Railway was surveyed and built between 1968 and 1975 to link Zambia with the Indian Ocean, also called the Freedom Railway, because it also aimed at liberating Zambia from dependence on Rhodesia. And Tazara was China's largest development assistance project in Africa at the time, and this is why it is so key to see this rail line expand. The president also spoke about how expansion and rehabilitation of the rail line will ease the pressure off the roads, because then cargo will be transported on the rail line and road infrastructure will then be preserved. Mr. Hichilema, the president of Zambia, also spoke about the mining sector and how key it is for the two countries to collaborate in as far as knowledge sharing is concerned. He did speak about artisanal mining and how he would like to see the experts in Zambia collaborate with the Tanzanian experts and see how to navigate and make use of this important sector. And those are some of the sectors that will be seen thriving in as far as this important sector is concerned. And as the two presidents leave the State House grounds, we do know that